Hello friends, how are you? I hope you all are doing well. And time on the watch is 1 hour 40 minutes. That means 1:40 p.m. of afternoon. And friends, from now onwards, I have decided to start a new series on this channel IAS Yatri. Basically, it's kind of a thing UPSC discussion series, UPSC discussion, or you can say it's UPSC Yatri. Basically, in this series, I with the help of my friend Seen. My name is Moon, and my friend Seen is here. So we will discuss daily 10 minute or 5 minute. Today it can take 10 minutes, and from tomorrow it will take 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minute video. So basically from now onwards we will discuss 5 to 10 minutes one topic of UPSC syllabus, and the UPSC syllabus of GS 1, 2, 3 and sociology. And one by one, by this way we can cover all the syllabus of the UPSC. So I hope this session and this a new start, new beginning will work very well, and it will help in it will help in increasing our memory power, plus or recalling power or answer writing practice also, and it will help you also. So I'm not going to say subscribe the channel and thank you very much for watching this video, because that is not our sole purpose. Sole purpose to improve our discipline, improve accountability, bring transparency in this study system.
And so bring consistency.
Let me introduce to you. Why are you interrupting in between? Sorry. So very soon, immediately I am going to say with these words I am now going to introduce my friend.
Okay.
And before this you enter suddenly. Okay. So guys, from these words I am going to take a pause, and I am going to introduce my friend Seen in this discussion. So Seen, welcome to you, and please, stage is yours. You can say.
Okay,
something.
so I think I just want to add some words, whatever you said, that it will really bring consistency. Which generally most of the toppers say that we should be consistent in our study. We should be, we should do continuous improvement. We should do small improvement. So, but they never tell us how to bring consistency. So I think this is the activity which will help in bringing consistency in us as well as in the other toppers who are watching this, who in future will become topper or successful candidate. So,
and guys, this is first video, maybe because we don't have plan to address you, and from now onwards we will just start the video and we will discuss, and then we will close the video. So only because this was an introductory or intro video, so that's why we are setting the stage. Okay, so today the three topics which we are going to discuss with each other are three topics of GS3, and topic one is inclusive growth. You can, if you have syllabus in your hand, you can take it. The first topic will be inclusive growth and issue arising from it, and the second topic will be effect of liberalization on Indian economy, and third topic will be changes in industrial policy and their effect on industrial growth. So I would like to give an offer to Seen. Would you like to start first to explain some topic, or you want me to start first?
I think today you should start first.
Okay. Basically, from now onwards we will deal in such a way, one topic I and second topic yours. So I am choosing here first topic inclusive growth and issue arising, and issue challenges or whatever, inclusive growth and issue arising from it. So first of all, in each topic we have to tell its definition. It's something positive aspect, some negative aspect, and some way forward. Okay, you know the things. So inclusive growth, first of all, definition, OECD definition says that inclusive growth is an economic growth which this fully awareness, not equal distribution, fully fairly distribution of the growth. Inclusive growth contains economic growth which has fair distribution of growth across all sections of society and provide equal opportunity for all. So this is an inclusive growth. And now what are the challenges in inclusive growth in India? It's like first of all, there are certain inequalities based on regional inequality, and we should not speak these keywords, I think.
Yes.
Regional inequality, gender inequality, rural-urban inequality, different section-based equality, SC, ST, OBC, and other community general And fifth one is sector based inequality, agricultural sector, industry and service sector. And sixth one can be like FDI related inequality, because FDI comes in, particularly 60% FDI come in service sector, and that too in the western states of India. So these are certain inequalities which prohibit inclusive growth in India. And what are the advantage of inclusive growth? So its advantage will be some political dimension, political related to the like I think political is like forcefully entered in this inclusive growth. Okay, political advantage will be political stability in the country maintained. Then economic advantage, there are certain social advantage, geographical advantage, religious advantage, international advantage, climate, agriculture or culture related advantage, and then education and health related. Okay, now there are certain steps which we need like a way forward. What the things we need to do to maintain inclusive growth? First is like employment for the masses, vocational education, imbalance regional, we need to be addressed. And as stand for skill development and agro-based industry. I think neither we don't have so much viewers, neither there is so much public who is waiting for keywords. We should first tell keywords, like not like specifically focus, but to each others we can tell. So MVJ second is that, and neither they are going to understand MVJ. And second is like because if we don't speak we don't remember.
Yes.
So we have to speak. And we just second is mesh TFG. Mesh is like manufacturing industry, labor intensive manufacturing industry, economic growth, education, skill development, and social security. Social security include like health insurance, life insurance, subsidies, etc. And technology adoption, 5G, digital technologies, direct beneficiary transfer, 5G, AI, these things. And F stand for financial inclusion of the people. So and G stand for TFG, good governance. So these are things which we need to do in way forward. Okay.
Okay.
So next topic will be yours.
Okay, and my topic will
Same. Do you want to speak on the same or another one?
Same.
Next. Same.
Yes.
Okay.
This topic, my topic.
Today you are getting this opportunity. Otherwise, from tomorrow we will get one next. Because time constraint is there. Okay. That's why it will say from this practice suna, hai na?
Okay. So what is my topic? Can you tell me?
Don't you know?
Industrial policy.
Industrial policy, inclusive growth.
Okay, inclusive growth.
Inclusive growth.
No, industrial policy.
Industrial policy. Okay, say speak.
So first of all, I will tell its definition.
Don't tell me, because we know each other what we are going to do.
Yes.
Definition, then positive, negative, way forward. Just come to the point directly.
Okay, so industrial policies are set of government regulations and guidelines to define companies' structure, ownership, and growth.
To influence.
है ना, these companies ownership, structure, and growth. Performance.
Should I interrupt whenever or not?
Yes. Otherwise, negative.
These are the point. These are the point we want to remember, and suddenly if we get something, so we may remember.
Yes.
Okay.
And okay. So these are the inclusive, which includes government rules, regulation, guidelines, and government schemes, incentives, punishments, and tariff.
Labor policy. These are the keywords which generally we don't forget in exam. Then we write long sentences.
Yes.
So here you can get those keywords and your.
Okay.
Now next.
And next is industrial policies. What are the issues, major issues in industrial policy? So major issues like faith, like corruption, lack of fund, lack of accountability, and
C stands for, by the way, here coordination or cooperation between public and private. Earlier, these lacunas were of earlier, before 1991.
Okay.
Though today they also exist,
but more suitable as
before 1991.
Yes. Lack of coordination between PSUs and between private companies and PSUs.
Government public-private cooperation.
Or ऐसे accountability, lack of accountability of government towards private companies. Now I think this is not suitable line.
Yeah, accountability. Yeah, this is not suitable, because in this whole framework there are 7 keywords. So there may be 5 may be very fruitful.
Yes.
And 2 may be not useful.
Yes. Accountability and
IE stands for infrastructure.
I stand for
T
infrastructure.
is lack of technology.
T is lack of technology at the time.
H
Lack
for
of technology.
human resource, human
H for
capital.
Human was not illiterate.
Yes.
Literacy level was very high.
Skill.
Skill.
Literacy more than literacy, skill is important.
Skill and health also at the
Medicine,
time. Famine and the
expertise.
expertise, human expertise needed.
Yes. Technocrat style. Or D for lack of data.
Lack of
Or
data.
delay in decision making. I generally remember this keyword as lack of coordination. C for C, coordination, cooperation. Then fund, for infrastructure, technology, human resource, expertise, accountability, audit, delay, or data. And I not like this way lack of funds, lack of infrastructure, because then they become big words and it's difficult to remember. So whenever I this word came in my mind, see faith, lack of coordination, lack of us, initial lack of coordination, fund, infrastructure, technology, human resource, expertise, appointment, or accountability, audit, data, delay. Okay, so proceed.
Finish. This is
No. These are just a keyword we put in the end, but main points were different. Before 91, what were the restrictions, challenges in the
Okay,
industrial
before
policies?
91 there were restrictions like restriction on trade and yes, license raj
Yes.
and monopolies and restrictive practices like monopolies in terms of and restrictive practice in terms of FERA and this
You need to read this act also, MRTP Act and FERA
MRTP,
Act.
monopoly restrictive trade practices
And
Act.
monopoly by the PSU, just like Coal India,
Yes,
it was
yes.
a whole monopoly and whole over Coal India. Now private sector participation was not there. When you understand this conceptual clarity, you will better write instead of just if I know today a word
Just
about
saying some
cochronium, I don't know its meaning. How does it impact the common man of the society or private
Yes,
sector?
yes.
But when you read somewhere, only once you need to read it. It's not like you need to frequent revision. Frequent revision, these keywords you need to read here. Do here. Okay. So this monopoly by the PSU, restricted trade practices on the private sector companies, they have to take permit. They have a certain limitations on only this much of production you can do in a particular year. If you want to expand your business, you have to take again permission from the government.
Yes.
If you want to establish a second unit, you have to take permissions. So earlier so much restrictions were there.
Trade practices.
Or why they were restrictions? Government intention was that if we allow them to develop freely, they will develop a big monopoly private companies and they will exploit the situation. They will they will limit the growth of other small MSMEs.
Yes.
So government intention was there, but the unintended consequences was totally different.
Unintended
consequences. And this is not only a session of revision, it's also a speaking sessions. And we have to know good way of speaking, like taking a pause, or words should be clarity, grammar, vocabulary, and the way of speaking. Okay, let's move on.
And other than this, there were other practices like expertise, lack of expertise, and
Expertise you have already told. For example,
balance of
license.
payment crisis.
Yes. Limited FDI, foreign direct investment. Industrial growth rate was very slow. FERA was implemented, and inefficient public sector was inefficient. Inadequate infrastructure was not there. Logistic cost increase. Do you know the linkage between infrastructure and logistic cost?
Yes, if there is inefficient infrastructure,
Yes.
then transport cost.
Yes,
logistic
a truck
cost will
movement
be
from
increased.
Bhiwadi to Mumbai will take so much time, and with the time, its money will increase.
Yes.
Global competitive market, its value will decrease.
Yes.
Trade barriers exist earlier. From one state to another, there are a lot of chinguis. Fiscal deficit on the government side, they have more expenditure, less revenues. Lack of technology. All technology will depend on USSR, Russia, but Germany. Lack of rural-urban disparity. Government was investing more in urban side as compared to rural side. Totally ignored once upon a time. And balance of payment cases. Okay, so and one point is like up to 1991 there was socialist pattern of the society, and post 1991 is capitalist pattern of the society.
Yes.
Okay, but your points was not you are not you didn't recall. Yeah.
Yes.
Initially you give the definition nice.
So now it's your turn,
Okay.
and your topic is effect of liberalization on economy. Tell me, how much do you know about this thing?
Yes, what are the topic?
Effect of liberalization on Indian economy.
Okay, so effect of liberalization in Indian economy. So whenever this word will, we also should have conceptual clarity, and we can give our intro in our natural way what we are understanding or concept. Like when I listen this word, the effect of liberalization, Guys, this is topic number 3, effect of liberalization on Indian society or Indian economy. So liberalization, when I listen to the word, the images comes in my mind is like LPG reforms which
Yeah.
took place in
What are
1991.
what are
So
LPG reforms?
basically these are set of economic reforms brought by the government in 1991. It like historical shift from a state controlled economy to a more open and market oriented economy, and these are LPG reforms. And its impact, जो positive side, its impact can be seen in economic aspect and social aspect. On economic aspect, we can see that trade has increased, the income has increased of people, industries, MSME growth, service sector boom, banking, insurance, and license sector, exports has increased a lot. India's foreign forex reserves has increased, and Indian per capita income has been increased a lot. So these are the economic sides, and the social aspect is like consumerism.
Did you say about investment? FDI has increased.
No, I didn't use this specific word.
Investment FDI.
Yes.
FDI, FPI.
And foreign direct investment, foreign portfolio investment.
And job
Stock
creation,
markets.
it helps in creating
Yes,
job
I
creation,
told this.
banking, financial
Yes.
increase. But yes. Okay.
Yes. So investments also one aspect.
Yes. And
So social impact is like consumerism, culture of consumerism increase, and income inequality between the top class and the bottom class increase. Environment degradation due to the excessive industrialization, the threat on urban wetlands, environment degradation in one word. Income disparity,
social mobility
increase, social levels decrease, caste, gender based discrimination.
Yes.
So these are the some social
main
aspect.
thing, consumer choice
Consumerism increase.
Okay.
That also led to consumer choices increase.
So what are its negative?
It's negative aspect like LPG, each have different aspect. But while revising this topic, I realized that it is not good segregation, LPG based segregation in exam perspective, because there we have to write 150 words for 10 marks, 7 minutes, and there we will write if LPG, maybe. Okay, let's see. First is liberalization. Its aspect is the informal sector growth, poor informal sector growth after this, and absence of government from the social sector, it lead to.
Wait a second, liberalization, how it is related to poor informal growth?
Basically, the purpose of liberalization is that allow private sector to develop fully. No need to take permissions and all these things.
Then
But in this approach, the big private sector companies, they are easily expanding themselves, but informal sector is still not fully developed in terms of credit availability, in terms of better working condition. So it is my interpretation.
Yes.
If we read this word in detail, so maybe this topic, this thing want to say कि due to liberalization, a rapid informal growth took place in India. Okay. So this is the poor informal sector growth and absence of government in social sector, and these were the some.
And unfair competition.
Okay.
Reduced government liabilities.
Yes, in social sector. Privatization related. When privatization happen, तो सबसे पहले monetary terms of social sector. What is the profit seeking social sector? Health, education, which is very bare necessities. Second thing is that absence of government in social sector again. And that's all. Globalization
Also. Now it is nice exercise. Now we are realizing that it need to change this grouping, है ना?
Yes, this grouping is not good. Globalization lead to environment degradation, income disparities or income inequalities, imported inflation in the countries, susceptible to over economy to the world affairs like COVID and global
unequal competition.
Unequal competition.
Yeah.
Yes,
right. And other issues related
other issues like environment degradation, agriculture sector is still not developed fully. Lot of people depend on it. Missing link of manufacturing. India directly jumped from agriculture sector to service sector based economy. And these
neglect social sector,
neglect social sector, yes. Okay. And there are certain issues which still exist in our economy despite LPG reforms, are just like red tapeism, delay in decision making, and tax base is low tax base, low revenues for the government, and the compliance burden is very high still on the industries,
Over regulation.
lack of technology, over regulation,
Hmm.
restrictions on FDI, though there is not
Low
so much
share in global
low
trade.
share in global trade,
Hmm.
high cost of manufacturing here in India as compared to the world. Labor reforms has not taken place.
And lack of formal jobs.
Lack of formal jobs. So
Okay,
what
so-
steps need to do? Like macroeconomic reforms need to be taken place, just like GST, farm reform bills, these kind of reforms.
Hmm.
Or unified payment
I think
system.
we should avoid from talking farm reform bills.
No,
Presuming it is
repealed by the government.
yeah. So we
But
should not
it doesn't
talk
mean
about
that no, it doesn't mean that it's not a good initiative.
it. Okay.
In future, government need to bring back more consensus
Okay.
by adding these lines.
Okay.
This time consensus was not built earlier. But the government bring it suddenly.
Okay.
So macroeconomic reforms, agriculture reforms, environmental reforms, or environment protection, or those guidelines need to be taken place. So these were some steps.
And industrial reform.
Industrial reforms.
Okay. This is finished.
So guys, we have discussed 3 topics with each other: inclusive growth, liberalization, and third is industrial policy and its impact. Now I am giving this mic to Seen. He can conclude this video.
So it is
Energy, excitement,
Yes,
not
yes,
like
yes.
someone has died, or it's not a way of demise.
I found it very helpful because it creates a sense of responsibility and accountability while I am it was looking like I am giving an interview in front of UPSC member. So I should be next time whenever I will read something, I will be more aware and alert while reading. So it is really very helpful.
Yes, it will help in conceptual clarity, plus memory recalling, and ultimately mains answer writing. So guys, thank you very much. No, I'm not going to say thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.